Extra virgin olive oil has long been at the center of Mediterranean dietary patterns, and what makes it so exceptional for heart health is not just its healthy fats, it is the abundance of polyphenol that operate at a deep biological level. These compounds, especially hydroxytyrosol, oleocanthal, oleuropein, and various ecoeridides, do far more than support cholesterol balance or reduce inflammation. They appear to interact with some of the core mechanisms that influence cardiovascular aging, telomere stability, and epigenetic regulation. What emerges from current research is an overwhelmingly positive picture of how a simple, natural food can slow the biological processes that contribute to heart disease and age-related vascular decline. One of the most promising areas involves the relationship between olive oil polyphenol and telomere length. Telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes, naturally shorten as we age, and their rate of shortening is influenced by oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Several observational studies have found that people who consume extra virgin olive oil regularly tend to have longer telomeres compared to those who consume lower quality oils or fewer polyphenol-rich foods. While the effect is subtle, it is meaningful, especially because telomere length is strongly correlated with cardiovascular resilience. The polyphenol in olive oil help reduce oxidative stress in vascular tissues and protect DNA from damage, creating conditions that support slower telomere attrition and healthier aging of blood vessels. Olive oil polyphenol also influence epigenetic patterns in ways that reinforce cardiovascular health. Research shows that these compounds can modulate DNA methylation and histone activity, shifting gene expression toward pathways that reduce inflammation, improve lipid metabolism, and strengthen endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of blood vessels. This epigenetic balancing effect is particularly relevant because endothelial dysfunction is one of the earliest and most important drivers of cardiovascular aging. By promoting a gene expression profile typical of younger, more flexible arteries, olive oil polyphenol help prevent the stiffening and plaque accumulation that lead to hypertension and heart disease. Hydroxytyrosol and oleocanthal stand out for their anti-inflammatory effects, which operate similarly to mild, natural versions of anti-inflammatory medications. Chronic low-grade inflammation contributes directly to the gradual aging of arteries, and olive oil polyphenol consistently reduce inflammatory markers such as CRP and IL-6 in clinical trials. These compounds also help protect LDL particles from oxidation, a key step in the development of atherosclerosis. When LDL is less oxidized, it is far less likely to embed in arterial walls and trigger plaque formation. This dual action of lowering inflammation and limiting oxidation gives extra virgin olive oil a unique protective edge that many other fats cannot match. What makes the overall picture even more positive is how strongly human studies support these molecular findings. Large trials such as PREDIMED have shown that individuals who consume extra virgin olive oil daily, particularly versions rich in polyphenol, experience fewer cardiovascular events, better blood pressure control, improved insulin sensitivity, and healthier arterial elasticity. These changes align with a slower biological aging trajectory, not just improved lab numbers. Participants often show reductions in oxidative stress markers, improvements in endothelial performance, and sustained benefits that accumulate over years. Extra virgin olive oil is also one of the most practical, sustainable anti-aging foods available. Unlike supplements that may offer only isolated compounds, olive oil provides a complex natural matrix of polyphenol, healthy monounsaturated fats, and vitamin E, all working synergistically. Its benefits are not theoretical or limited to controlled settings. They show up reliably in real-life diets among populations with some of the highest life expectancies in the world. Incorporating it into meals is effortless, enjoyable, and culturally timeless, whether drizzled over vegetables, used in cooking, or integrated into daily meals as a core fat source. Perhaps the most uplifting aspect of olive oil research is the combination of simplicity and depth. A single ingredient, when consumed consistently, influences metabolic pathways, reduces cellular stress, stabilizes the epigenome, and supports a slower rate of cardiovascular aging. It provides one of the clearest examples of how everyday dietary choices can shape long-term health at the molecular level. Extra virgin olive oil doesn't promise immortality, but it does offer something profoundly valuable: a smoother, healthier aging process for the heart and blood vessels, grounded firmly in both tradition and modern science.